Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I've just had a cracking head shave, really enjoyed it. I know most of you guys don't watch the head shaves, but it was one of the best I've had using a new soap and a new brush from Milton over at Turn & Shave. Now I'm going to be going back to pretty much my favourite soap base in terms of the actual lather itself. I do enjoy the scent of this one, but there's scents out there that do more for me in terms of that. But in terms of soap base, for me this is pretty much number one. Noble Otter. Now this one is BARRBARR. It is their barbershop sort of inspired scent, and to my nose, I just love it. It's almost like a powdery, milky, with a bit of citrus, a little bit of amber, some tobacco. I really don't know. I know the scent profile's on there, but I try to just go with my nose and give you guys an idea of what I think of it. But I really like this scent. It's quite sweet, it's just lovely. It's almost in a way gourmand to my nose. It's like something I used to eat, believe it or not. It smells like almost like it smells a bit of vanilla as well. It's almost like a milk bottle. I don't know whether you used to get those, the little milk bottle, like cola bottles, but they were milk bottles. That's the sort of scent I get from it, that vanilla-y, creamy, powdery, sweet. It's really nice. Scent strength around about a 3 to a 4, so it's not the strongest in scent strength, but it's really nice. The brush for today is going to be this beautiful Turn & Shave brush from Milton over at Turn & Shave in the States. Now you guys cannot quite, you won't be able to see what this brush really looks like, and it's hard for me to sort of see it as well, but if I put it straight in front of the camera like that, this section right down the middle should look blue, and just up the top and down the bottom here you should get a sort of purple tint. Now I'll put this big light on here and see if I can, oh yeah, that highlights it more. Let's see if I can get, there you go, look at that. So that's blue here, and you can see all this purple, and as you turn it the purple stays there. Now the way it works is it works exactly like you can really see it now with that light on there. Now I can see it in person, it looks amazing. Now with that light on it, it really sparkles, it's really, wow. As I'm turning it, just looking at it here, I can see it blue down the middle and purple on the outside. It looks absolutely stunning, you can really see that now that I've turned that on there. It's very purple on this section here, and then the blue running through here. Now just to look at the brush in your hand from a distance, you can see the purple on the outside. I don't know whether you can see it from further away. No, you really need to get in there, you can see that now. That really makes the colour pop out there, amazing. The shape on the handle is stunning, I love this. As soon as I seen it I thought I really want one of them. And he's knocked out of the park. There's not a single blemish on this handle, no scratches, no dings, no dents. It is pristine. It looks almost like a cast, as in it was put in a mould, pulled out, and it was perfect out of a mould. That's what it looks like. No scratch marks, no striations, no chips, no nothing. And I've got 26mm boss knot or game changer knot, whatever you want to call it. It's got a little bit of scrub in here. I'm a bit worried. I've got to say I'm a bit worried. It feels a bit like the ghost knot, but it's got soft tips. It's got much softer tips to my hand than what the ghost knot had, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's alright. Right, I've wasted enough time now on the introduction. Let's get the brush dipped in the water, flick out most of the excess, and straight into this beautiful Noble Otter BARRBARR soap. Now if you haven't watched my head shave, or you don't watch my head shaves at all, that's absolutely fine. I never have a whinge at anyone for not watching it. It's a bit of an odd hobby really to watch head shaving. I suppose shaving is really when you look at it. But I did use that new soap from Moon Soaps over in the States. Zachary Kent and his wife Melody Kent own the company and operate the company. And this is their first venture into shaving soaps. And I believe they've been around for a little while, the shaving soap. It's just not quite got into the mainstream yet. They do not advertise really, it's all sort of word of mouth. And I'm really happy that he contacted me and asked me and he sent them over, and I've used it for my head shave and it really impressed me, so I'm really looking forward to doing a face shave with it over the weekend and seeing how it performs. Right, this brush is absolutely caked, in fact it's over caked, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Well, I think it is anyway. Just going to wet my face. Now once again I'll be finishing off this shave with MAOL Grooming, and it'll be the same as what I used on my head shave, Marlogue wood, which is just a beautiful sort of exotic wood sort of scent from all the different sawdust and stuff if you were in like a workshop that made tables and chairs and things. Oh, I love this scent. I say there's better scents out there that I really enjoy, but I really enjoy this scent. Now this is the version of barbershop, and for me it's probably the best smelling barbershop that I've smelled. And it's probably because it doesn't smell like cad or American blend, which to be honest didn't really do much for me. The other barbershop scent that I really enjoy is Good Vibrations from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Accoutrement. Shit, I forgot your name, mate, I'm sorry. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So here we go with the turn and shave. We'll paint on the load. Oh yeah, there's loads in this brush. Now I do have a 24mm Boss knot in my brush guy brush, so I am expecting a similar sort of feel with obviously a slightly bigger knot. Let's start putting some water in. This handle's lovely to hold as well. So with this one I'm just looking for my usual, waiting for the load that's on my face while I'm painting the water in to go pretty much translucent all over my face, on my neck, everywhere, so that I can see pretty much through it to my skin. And what that does is it gives me a really good start. It never gives me quite enough moisture in the brush to finish the lather, but it gives me a great starting point. So as you can see, it's starting to go translucent. Yeah, we're pretty much ready now. So as you can see there, so it looks like it's going to be too watery, it looks like there's too much water in there, it's not going to make a great lather. Spray your brush and boom, away you go. Oh wow, noble Otter's thirsty stuff. The brush, thankfully, doesn't feel like a ghost knot. It's very scrubby, but it's not too scrubby. This lather is going to be phenomenal. Wow. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much why Noble Otter is my #1 base. Phenomenal lather. Right, so it'll be the Karve razor. Surprise, surprise. And I'm going to be using a blade I haven't used in the Karve razor today, and that is the Treat Platinum. Now I've been pretty much working my way through all the blades that I own, just trying them all in the Karve, and I haven't come across a blade yet that the Karve has not made shine or made it feel awesome. So I'm expecting the same again with the treat blade today. So this one is a platinum coated blade. It's a super stainless, which is my favourite word from Gillette. Super stainless, the spoiler, super stainless, the Aussie back there. So, and obviously the super stainless treat blades as well, very, very good blades. So I do like the word super stainless, very good. So into the Karve razor, which is a C-plate, 0.85 blade gap, and my go-to razor, my only razor really for face shaves these days. And here we go. Just so smooth. Now the sort of main reason I went to Noble Otter today as well, I have been smelling that soap for a while. But I wanted to compare it to Face Fat, which I've just recently used, and give it a bit of an idea on what it feels like now. The lathers feel different, they really do. This feels creamier than Face Fat, only just, but I can feel the difference. I notice it when I'm lathering it. Performance wise, they're not a million miles apart. They're very, very close in fact. Beautiful. But in terms of scents and stuff, this is really, really nice as well. Now Face Fat scents are lovely scents, don't get me wrong. Jaffa is spot on, it smells like a Jaffa cake, a Jaffa sweet, it smells amazing. The green fougere is probably a little bit spoiled on me. I do like that green fougere now that he's taking the wintergreen back. But I think because I smelled it originally when it was very wintergreeny, I still sort of get that smell from it. Now, I love wintergreen, so it makes no difference to me. But the good thing is, the general consensus by those out there is that the wintergreen is far enough away from the scent now that everything else comes out. And I get that now, but it's just obviously, I think it's just my past history with it. Going through all the soap scents and bases with Craig over at Face Fat. So, this for me is where Noble Otter outperforms nearly everything on the market, and that is residual slickness. It's incredible. It really is. I will say one thing, which I'm a bit upset about right now. I get a bit of a tingle on my lips. And I can only put it down to the soap, because I haven't had a single reaction to any from Face Fat over the past few days. Using this one today, I get a bit of a tingle on my lip. So hopefully it just sticks to my lips and doesn't go on my face now, and end up having to give away all my Face Fat, all my Noble Otter as well. It's just amazing lather. It's thick, it's dense, it's creamy, it's slick. And the scent strength is spot on. The scent strength really is spot on with this. It sits around about a 5 or a 6 once you lather it. And you smell it during the whole shave because there's enough going on in there that you get different notes from it. So I'm just going across the grain now. Slick old stuff, I tell you. Yeah, the reaction it's actually gone off my lips as well, which is good. So at least I know it's not I don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on it obviously. There we go, lather number 3. Just do the tips. Dip the tips once and you just get an explosion of lather again. Absolutely superb. That's super close, super comfortable, super slick, and probably more importantly, super enjoyable. If you enjoy a shave, it can really start off your day well. So let's just finish off around the mouth and the lips. So I don't need any sort of voluminous lather on here, it's just the slickness I'm after. Stunning. Absolutely stunning shave. Nothing beats a good splash of cold water afterwards. You can feel the moisture in your skin when you're drying it off with a towel. It squeaks as you're pulling the towel over your face. And holy cow, sorry, Noble Otter leaves an amazing post-shave feel. So while that is just drying off, I'm just going to rinse out the soap. Rinse out the brush, which is caked full of lather. Still quite a bit of soap down there. Let's get it all out. I don't like leaving soap inside the brush. It's right at the base of the knot. It sort of splits the fibres and keeps them from joining together neatly. That's much better. Give it a good dry. I think there's actually still a little bit now. Oh god, it smells good though. Right. Got a little, either a weeper or a cut there, I'm not sure. I think it might be a little slice. So I'm going to finish off with the same splash that I use for my head shave. Give it a good shake. And that is MAOL Grooming Marlogue Wood. Head on over to maolgrooming.com, M-A-O-L grooming.com. Canadian company. I'm not sure whether they ship international completely yet, but I know they're available at top of the chain and they do ship international. So here we go, 3 drops. Oh yes. The great thing with MAOL Grooming is that it has 4 scents in its range. It's got Franken lime, which is pretty much 100% lime based. You've got the wood scent, which is this one, the Marlogue woodsy sort of scent, and goes with tobacco and all sorts, goes with all those sort of things. Then you've got Heliopteris, which is the sunfern, which is the fougere, which goes with all your fougere type scents, and then there's wildflowers, which goes with all your floral type scented soaps or anything with sort of floral in it. And they're all superb. It's the skin food you want, it's the stuff you want on your skin, everything in it moisturises instantly, it locks in the moisture, it makes your skin feel soft and supple. And the scents are off the charts for what they are. You know, they last quite a long time, 2 to 3 hours you get from most of the scents other than the lime. And I think that's awesome. And like all the products out of Canada that I've noticed, most of them, or pretty much all of them that I've used, use high quality ingredients, don't use any crap. A lot of them use organic ingredients, which is going that little bit extra. But I'm really impressed with this stuff, I really am. So the soap for today was Noble Otter BARRBARR, which for me is my favourite scent from the Noble Otter new range. It smells absolutely beautiful, really does. Powdery, vanilla-y, sweet, almost gourmand-like. It's very, very nice for my nose, and I'm sure whoever else gets out there will probably quite enjoy it as well. It's got a little bit in there for everyone, I think. The brush is the Turn and Shave. Absolutely beautiful Chameleon glitter Turn and Shave brush. It really is a sparkling brush. I'm really blown away by it. Really surprised how well it turned out. Smells lovely now. The knot, 26mm Boss knot or game changer knot, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely stunning. It really is a stunning, stunning brush. Milton's outdone himself with this one, I think, and I think it's certainly something that, the only problem is it's expensive. The glitter is expensive for it, so you'll pay more for the brushes, but you can always add this sort of stuff into a specific handle colour that you want or anything, and actually get that glitter to work its magic in there and just give it that bit of sparkle, really. That's what you're looking for. The razor today was the Karve. Once again, absolutely no surprises whatsoever there. With a brand spanking new Treat Platinum blade, which performed really, really well. Be interesting to see how my skin goes. I did find that after the last time I used a coated blade, I can't remember what blade it was, I did actually end up with a few little spots here and there on this section here when I go against the grain, like little white spots. So I'm wondering if it's the actual coated blades that's giving me it. If it is, I'll just stop using coated blades and I'll just stick to pure stainless steel. They just seem to work spot on. And finished off today with MAOL Grooming Marlogue wood. It's a bit better lighting that way, which is an absolutely beautiful woodsy scent, really woodsy scent. It's like walking into an exotic wood factory where they've got sawdust of all different exotic woods. And it dries down really nice. It's almost a nice sort of woodsy cologne type of scent. So really impressed overall. I've had 2 cracking shaves today. I've really enjoyed them and I'm looking forward to the ones over the weekend as well. Manchester United kick off their first game of the season tonight for the Premier League at 7 PM in the UK, so it'll be 3 AM over here, which is spot on because I finish work at 3 AM. So I'm really looking forward to watching that as well. So you guys stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys for the next shave. Cheers.